All right, what's up guys? Dr. Dan over here with one of my boys, Brad, who has been here for 4 months now?
5 months.
4 or 5 months now. Made, what kind of progress?
Incredible in my mind.
Incredible progress. Tuned in?
Very much.
Feeling the body?
Yes.
Moving in the pattern?
Much more aware of my movements and body position.
Body position. Isometrics, and then we got fluid movement. So you got to work on the isometrics, the holds. You got to stimulate the brain down to the nervous system. Sometimes it's down to the fingertips. Sometimes it stops in the core. Sometimes it goes down to the feet, the legs, the ankles. So we'll see what we got to work on today. Brad, you did athletic dude.
Yep.
Workout.
Yep.
Love exercise.
Love it.
Personal care, right?
Absolutely.
What kind of feeling do you get when you exercise?
I need it. Helps with stress reliefs. Being able to move is very important to me. I, still enjoy all the athletics intramurally.
Yeah. Those on ties. In the gym, a couple days a week, or every day?
4 days, 4 or 5 days. Yeah.
Outdoor time?
On the weekends.
What do you do for work? Just a general description. Computer work?
Yeah, computer work, a lot of data manipulation.
Sitting a lot throughout the day?
All day.
All day. Have you changed some of your sitting positions as you work?
I have. I don't even use a chair anymore. I sit on top of like a plyo box with a little pad on it, and I move through, the various resting positions that I've learned here.
So the rocker and some Seiza work.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about your injuries that you felt.
Yeah, so kind of to start, I had a really bad sprain in my ankle, had some complete tears of my lateral ligaments. I didn't treat it properly at the time, so that resulted in about 8 years later, I ended up having surgery. I ended up having to get screws in my foot because of it, and never really felt like I had great rehab post that surgery.
How long ago was that?
That surgery was about 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
And you're how old now?
I'm 34.
34. So you're in your 20s, you had a busted-ish right ankle, had some surgery, screws in the foot now.
Yep.
And was it painful?
Yeah. The right ankle actually, though, wasn't as bad. What happened was, I developed these compensations from, having that injury not treated properly initially. So I, wasn't moving within the pattern.
Yep.
I ended up having a lot of issues with my left foot, which was my non-surgical foot, dealing with some plantar fasciitis and some arthritis in my big toe.
Stiff big toe. We'll see how that thing feels today. Look down for me. So we always start up top. We got to work in the definitely right at the base of the brain, right at the base of the brainstem, right in the occiput, right in the cervical spine. Everybody. I don't think I've ever felt a patient. I've been doing this for like 12 years, over probably 60 to 80,000 adjustments. Never had one person that had a free occiput and a free upper cervical spine. Look down for me. So we're working on this right side occiput. Feel this tension up here. And we feel band. And everybody's bands are a little different because there's different muscles that carry tension. Definitely feel the right C1 vertebrae right here is a little tender or non-tender?
Little tender.
Little tender. Not bad. Definitely feel a little bit down lower at C4, 5-ish in here. There's a little bit of junk in the cervical spine. If you guys on the channel watched the other video with Andy, who we also had just posted, he had multiple MRIs to his neck, his mid-back. We're going to shoot a follow-up with him. He's doing awesome. But still felt as the same tissue tension, joint inflammation deep in the cervical spine. Now, lots of chiropractors going to take x-rays. tell you your skeleton's twisted and try to get you to get adjusted over and over again. Do we do that here?
No.
Because what's the motto on the wall?
Which wall?
In the gym. The motto, the big word on the wall. Live empowered.
Yes.
Live empowered. Because I went through all these practitioners. Why is my neck hurt? Why is my low back hurt? I got massaged every month. Got adjusted every week. Look down. I don't have that much time in my schedule. I'm busy, man. We're all busy. Everybody's got work. If you're not busy, you got to find something to do, honestly. Like, busyness is better than quietness. Quietness is important. You like quiet time?
Yeah.
Also, like,
everyone needs a little quiet time.
A little quiet time. Like moving and grooving, though, right?
Well, on the floor.
Yeah. But let's go hands back and down. Nice, big man, right there. Shoulders softly open. And let's just free up here.
Maybe that's a good idea too.
So sometimes we go fast and sometimes we go slow. And we're feeling Brad needs a little just quick work. Feel that crunch in there?
Mm-hmm.
There's a little click in his left shoulder. Oh, there's a big one. So for Brad, we want to go fast today because he's feeling just a little nice. And then this way.
What I'm saying is, I
this
didn't
way.
think I was trying to call
And then this way. And then center shoulders open. Nice. Now elbows tall. Oh, good. Now flat hands. Correct. Now shoulders open lightly. Nice. Now breathe in. Now as you exhale, soft back engagement with right elbow straighter.
But you need to call this.
All right.
You're gonna
Come
need
here
to
for a
call
second.
What's her name?
So if we see the back chain,
Get her on board.
we know Brad extends this elbow great and tunes into this tricep great. But the difference in this, even though his fingers are balanced, this right elbow is much less extendable. So tune into this straight elbow, squeeze that tricep, go a little more, and that's where we're tapping in. A little more, a little shoulder back, and now a little right hand push down, lift the head up. Correct. Do you see how you lifted right there?
Mm-hmm.
Shoulder back, elbow straight, lift up with the head and the chest. Push down through the right palm.
Okay. So
Let's shift away from it a little bit. Right there. Now right elbow long. Nice. So he's tapping in, he's tuning in. He's so in tune. He's been here for, in the chiro office, maybe 10 or 15 appointments, adjustments. Been training in the gym extensively. Plus he's implementing at home. Finding back chain muscles, finding long neck. This left side's soft and squishy, which is what we want. This right side, oh, now did you notice it? You didn't know it at first though, right?
No.
But you felt it after we squeezed it. We said, feel this, feel this. Now tuning to this elbow straight, aha. And you see how you gotta play this game back here. Let's let the neck stretch. Let's turn to the right. Let's chin tuck back. There goes the clunk. Tilt head back a little bit. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale, pull, straighten, set into here. Nice. See that band that pops out? We don't want that. That's what jams up into the neck. That's what applies tension into the cerebellum and the upper spinal cord. And it can even radiate discomfort into the right eye. And you might notice right eye weakness or forehead weakness, tension down through here, into the bicep, into the arm, turning into back chain weakness. Pack this shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Tilt head to left, roll right shoulder open, straighten right elbow, drive into right palm. Nice, lift up through there. See how that feels? Now let's compare that to the left side. Let's go left shoulder back. Let's go left palm down. Oh, see how much easier already? Yeah. This side's cake though, right?
Yeah.
It's like no problem to cut into his left back corner. His neck is easy. His neck stretches. Still going to be a little tight through here. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's a little bit of work every day. It's a little bit of mindfulness. It's definitely, if you're working on a computer 6, 8, 10 hours a day, way less tension over here though. Way more ability to cut versus this side. Now head tilts left, right shoulder cuts. Head tilts left. Correct. Drive through your right elbow. Nice. Shoulder back a little bit. Nice. And that's what you want to find is this bigger pull through here. Got that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, back to center. Nice. Back to center, relax hands. Light hands push here. Light shoulders roll open here. Light shoulders down. Correct. That was your mega fix. Now, spine through the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, lift through the head, the neck, let the shoulders set down. Correct. Tuck the chin back lightly. See how nice that feels? Pinch the elbows in. One more breath in. Exhale, chest forward through the shoulder blades, down with the hands, up with the chest. Correct, but now down with the correct. That is a tune right there. Tuck the elbows a little more. Now a light left hand press to a coil and a light right hand press to a coil. You're gonna work on both those with a super long, tall neck, with a super, see how you can even lower more? And then you dive into that right there. That's probably the best I've seen with you yet. Then you dive into this right here. See how that feels? You'll burn, you'll activate, you'll cramp, you'll drain the neck, you'll feel better. Got that?
Yep.
Cool. Go face down on the table for me. Right ankle surgery. We got shot down view through here. Down through the spine, we're looking at the heels. We know, do you feel the left foot? Do you feel the right foot? Let's twist this right toe in a little bit. Correct. Let's try to hold feet here, relax knees, hips, legs. Do you feel the torsion or a little bit of tension up into your SI joint, your low back?
The right, yeah.
The right, big time. So I want you to go home this weekend. I want you to lay flat on your floor. I want you to cross your arms under your head, or you can put your forehead flat on the floor, and I want you to just lay here. You're gonna feel left heel out lightly. You're gonna feel right heel out. You're gonna work on this right here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
A lot tighter.
Way tighter. Look at this side, look at the space. Look at this is here. This needs to be out here. I can easily torsion this. So if you've got knee pain, meniscus pain, plantar fasciitis, hip pain, SI joint pain, low back pain, I don't care where it's at. It's just pain, it's just dysfunction. This side moves well, this side is stiff. Feel? Better shock absorber, worse shock absorber. Plantar fasciitis typically occurs because the plantar fascia gets weak when the opposite side gets tight. If we have imbalance, we have pain. We got to balance. Great with the rocker. Got that? Knee flexibility through the roof now. That means front chain stretch, back chain activation. Brad knows about staying in his back chain. How many times have you heard that word? The phrase?
Oh, all the time.
All the time. 100 times a day here in the office. Everybody that works here, like, oh God, the back chain. Are you in your back chain? You should be. And if you're not, we got to get there because it feels better, it reduces your pain. Four out of 5. Raise here. Now this is where the left ankle, we need to torque a little bit. So he's still got some foot weakness, some plantar fascia weakness. Even though the knee's flexible, we know the left side's slightly more flexible than the right side. Nope. We'll get those face up. Now, in this position at home, you're going to be mindful. You're going to raise your right hip up off the table real lightly. Correct. You're going to hold that. You're going to raise your left hip off the table. So right hip down, left hip up. So a little twist. Yes, oh, correct. Feel the twist to the right. Twist to the right now. Feel that side. Twist to the left now. Notice that side is what?
Looser.
A little looser.
Yeah.
Right side up. Stiffer. Hold that. Twist this right foot gently in. Connect to your plantar fascia with just a light toe squeeze. And now switch it to the other side. And now a little left toe squeeze. And if you tune in down here to the feet, let's go back to flat and rested. Let's focus on right toe squeeze down lightly. Let's focus on left toe squeeze down lightly. Let's focus on gently both toes. We'll put a percentage of 20%. We'll focus on heels out a little bit. We'll focus on toe squeeze gently on the left. We'll focus on toe squeeze gently on the right. Which side's stronger? The left is a little stronger. Be mindful of this. Work on this light foot cramp here. Okay, this light foot activation. Go straight foot back. At home on the floor, you're going to lay flat on the floor. You can cross your arms under your head, or you can come up under your elbows into Sphinx position. Come up under your elbows into Sphinx position. Sphinx position is going to be elbows underneath or in front of shoulders a little bit. So let's move a little forward. Hands are going to be flat on the ground. A little more forward, or push your pelvis. Yes, correct. Sink your spine down through your shoulders. This is your back chain rest in Sphinx position. If we say hands flat, And be mindful of relaxed fingers. Each finger feels gently the same. Let's say cut left, chest forward through left shoulder. You can really release this. And now let's cut right, but let's see how much more difficult it is to sink into the back chain on the right side versus left side. And you're going to spend 1 minute to 3 or 5 minutes on the left. And 1 minute to 3 or 5 minutes definitely on the right. Do you see how this is way different?
Yeah.
What would you say this feels like?
My left or right lat is really
Junked up,
really straining. Yeah.
inflamed, irritated, lightly painful. You're going to feel how this rips open all this musculature through the scapula. Back to center, if we say come up off your elbows, and this is better done on the floor, let's let the elbows bend quarter way. Let's tuck the elbows in. Let's let the spine sink through the chest. Correct. Let's cut into our left elbow. See how you're already tapping in now? Right? So it's going to be a wide flat hand on the floor with 5 fingers flat. Elbow tucks in with light elbow straightens back to really tap into the back chain on the left. But let's compare that to the right side. So shift to the right, tuck the right elbow in, be light through the hands, into here. Spine through the lat, correct. Down out of the neck, correct. You see? We got the stress coming out of his body. He feels back to center. Double elbows long up off the table. Nice. Spine sinks through. Cut left lightly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tapping in. Cut right lightly. He's going to tap in big time on this right side. He's going to find a deep shake. The shake might have to happen when you push through the index finger, still with the tucked elbow, however, and that's a tough position to get into. Spine through the chest. Breathe in, breathe out, back to center, sink down, take a rest. Set the shoulders down, rest into your back chain, cut left, cut right. You make sense there? Now that's the upper body. Let's focus on the lower body now. Oh, because he went bad. We didn't even pay attention down here. We also didn't pay attention if his glutes were relaxed. So when you rest in this position, big man, everything below the belt has to be off. That means feel the glutes. That means set the spine through the shoulders. That means set the shoulders down. Cut left, cut right. Make sure the butt stays totally off. Make sure the legs stay totally off. Make sure you're not harboring tension up in your jaw or your glute, especially your right glute. Okay?
Yep.
Scooch up on the table a little bit. Now, let's go toes way in. And what you're going to work on here, my man, is a little left heel out focus or a little right heel out focus. See the difference?
Yeah.
You're going to free up all kinds of gunk in your low back. This is easy. This is tough. Yay? Yeah. You're going to focus down here deep in your heel. Inhale deep through your nose. Exhale right heel out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Verse left heel out. Well, that's a little easier. Okay? Let's go back to center with flat feet straight. And on your floor at home, your toes are going to be under like this. Straighten your left knee up off the table. Keep your toes down. Straighten your left knee up. Lock the quad. And now relax and test the right side. And you're going to start to notice this right knee without the glute. No glute. Turn the glute off. The knee is going to take you time to organize. Versus the left knee, compare it to the left now, is going to be way easier. See the difference? So in your brain, you got to tune into your right quad without the glute because the back chain is trying to take over. But we do want to focus sometimes on front chain activation, especially when the pelvis is twisted. Got that? Go face down on the table for me. So Sphinx position this week, that already freed up this ankle heel. Feel the difference a little bit? Yeah. A little less pain because we fired it up. We trained the brain to get down into the nervous system. We build a body of steel with correct muscle activation. Oh, there goes the SI already. Breath in through nose. Exhale down. Shoulders whole way down. 1, 2. Breath in through nose. Exhale whole way down, shoulders down. Relax mid. Nice. Breath in. Exhale through nose. One more in. Exhale through nose, shoulders down. Perfect. Now he's got to become a little bit better of a diaphragm breather. All right, right side up. And he's still got a little neck tension. If I were to grade it, it's like you're 90% there, you got a little bit, 10% to go into the deep down here. Relax arms. Inhale through nose, Exhale. Roll, open, shoulders. Nice. Other side for you. Breath in. Exhale out. Roll. Nice. Flat on back for me. Okay. So chiro is important because you get the joints to loosen up until you get to a position in your life where you can do it yourself, which is our ultimate goal, is self-treatment. Hashtag live empowered. Hashtag work through the pattern as much as you can. Live in the pattern. When you live in the pattern, there goes the toe. When we live in the pattern, our joints get healthy, our blood gets moving, our pain goes away, and we do it the right way without too much Advil, ibuprofen, NSAIDs that do nothing except trick your brain into believing that there's not pain, and you continue in a lifestyle of degeneration, and you end up down the road with MRIs and doctors telling you that you can't do things anymore, when really, if Brad didn't take his life into his hands, which he's already done with fitness, and now he's doing with back chain activation, and his skeleton is gradually getting looser. How's this left side feel?
Feels loose.
A little
Tighter.
bit, way tighter,
Tighter
right?
on the right.
So feet way down, knees open gently, toes squeeze left. You're gonna still work on this cramp through the plantar fascia. Both the left side will cramp, the right side, you're gonna just keep getting deeper down here, okay? We're gonna open the feet up, and here's where he's gotta go a bunch of the next 2, 3, 4 weeks. We gotta push down through the outside edges of the heels. We gotta think, let the toes relax and curl under. And now we focus on the right heel with the right knee open. And you tap into that back chain hamstring on the right. And then you go left heel, left knee open with left knee open. And now left foot down and under. And you're gonna find how that side is not anywhere near as strong as the right side. Would you say?
Yeah.
Correct. Because the left side's the weak side, the right side's the tight side, the left side's the plantar fascia side, the right side's the surgery side with tenosynovitis and fasciitis and connective tissue and altered neurological control down into the, does that make sense? Altered neurological control down. In this position, double heel presses, light toes curl up and under, light. And we know from this position, feel it. We know he's a little more plantar flexed on the right than he is on this side. We got to work on this under curl toe here with left knee open more. Now, oh, see how tight that is in there? Tight, right?
Yeah.
Now left knee open more, left toes down and under. As he does this, we're going to really get a cramp down here. Plus this knee's going to open up and hip's going to open up, and then it's going to work up into his spine and up into his right shoulder, right elbow, which is where he's got to tune into his tricep. Relax your feet. Other thing, he's got to work heel presses. And what we know here, he bow sets a little bit better on the right side than the left side. Twist the left knee open, straighten the left knee back a little bit. He's going to tap in and tune in. He's already twitching a little bit in that left side. He's going to find the deep hunt for the vastus lateralis and medialis, which are your knee muscles. He's going to build bulletproof knees while he lays in bed at night. And he's also going to activate his adductors. But would you say if you twist your right knee open, it's a little easier than your left knee open?
Yeah.
Way easier, right?
Yeah.
He's got to tune in. He's got to spend minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, maybe just 3 minutes before you go to sleep at night. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just do it, and then you feel better. Relax here. Relax thumb. Good. Thumbs are loose. Fingers have a little bit of work to do. Nice. Hand press here. We know, here's what I found out now. We know that when we get the elbows to adjust, the back chain's turning on better and better. And if the elbows don't adjust, the back chain's still offline. Because everybody's elbows go valgus, which means they cock in too much. We got to kind of bow set them out a little bit. But it's really all about the drop in and the release of the flow of energy. Relax here. And this is a little tight in external rotation. There. Have we gotten those before?
The right side, the left side not as much.
Hands press, shoulders roll. Hold right there. Relax feet. And ankle. Nice. Nice. Oh, we might relax here. Nope. Oh, there goes big toe. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a quick one. There goes more toes. Got to do your heel presses left, heel presses right. Got to think double heel presses, toes down and under. Got to cradle a ball, soccer ball down here, but not really, but the thought of cradling a soccer ball. The thought of this, the knowledge of this, but this, okay?
Yeah.
Cool?
Yep.
Touch heels together, touch big toes together also. Let shoulders down. Relax neck on left and on right. Beautiful. And on left again, relax left. All right, that's all good. All right, tall sit, bro. Spin to the right. And I'll sit here. So last appointment, we talked about the importance of a light toe rest with toes under. And we want to just play around with knee position open.
You're welcome.
As we sit and type and work, we want to play with knees closed. We want to come to outside edges and tuck toes down and in definitely, and load through outside edges with knees in or knees open so that the feet can do this as well, especially on the left foot, which maybe you just want to sit and do some work and just really work on this grip up and in, which turns on the pelvic floor. It's great for your Kegel exercises. As you start to push down, roll that left ankle down and out, grip the toes under, you'll feel how you'll start to cramp up. If you hone in, okay, you also feel how you start to shake a little bit. Yeah, so it's light pressure, it's not hard pressure, but it's enough pressure that you can start to feel this movement happening down into the feet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Maybe it's straight linear foot forward, big toes. Definitely has big toe work to do. Ultimately, we want to load the feet enough and enough and enough and stretch the toes out enough and enough and enough so that it becomes easier to stand up on the feet and bear weight on the feet so that we have nice healthy knuckles down in the feet, which ultimately turns into more back chain activation, less front chain activation, which means less knee problems, less hip problems. Cool?
Awesome.
Thanks for coming in, bro.
Thank you.
So the moral of the story, you got plantar fasciitis on the left, you got ankle surgery on the right, you got to cross connect and figure out what's weak and what's imbalanced and how it ties in up through the spine and how it becomes a weak right tricep with a little bit of tension up in the right side neck. And all of your complaints aren't just headaches for this doctor and foot, podiatrist over here for your foot problem. And now you're going to 15 different providers. The body is one, the movement is one. You got to move in the pattern. Brad's doubling up. He's chiro patient. He's getting that manual therapy, but he's also training the right way in the gym. For me today, we got to work on some back chain activation. We also want to get good with the diaphragm. Inhale deep, shoulders open, spine up. You don't want to open and feel that stretch down through here so that we really get the gut pumping and we put all the tension up in the neck and the shoulders down into the core. Got to work on the feet a little bit. Definitely got to work on the double bow set, foot squeezes, the presses, and the lat activation. Cool. Peace.
Thank you.
Peace, guys. Thank you for watching.